Well, today we had a situation where in the first innings we were raving about a talent being unearthed. Somebody who was young, who had seen the best of him but maybe not gone to the next step. I think we've seen the similar thing from Nicholas Pooran. Always shown the potential but never gone on to those three figures.
Well, yeah, he's come into his own. I think, I think Zach actually called it. He was batting on 50 and he said that,
100 coming up.
Looks like he's looks ripe for 100 and he'll get 100 in this game. And it seemed like the whole tournament he's been batting really well. Like a really coming of age kind of tournament it's been for him. And kudos to him. He scored a brilliant 100. Looks like the future of at least the middle order future for West Indies coming up.
They've always recognized it because for the last year and a half they've talked about it, but suddenly they're seeing something blossoming in this year for the Caribbean Premier League. He's been picked as a marquee player rather than just one of the few players. So it shows his evolution.
Well, you always look at these X factors in players, and the ability to hit big shots, ability to change the game. So that's something which is there in Pooran. That X factor is there. He has been consistent with scoring runs as well. He's been playing some franchise cricket all around the world. Has been playing IPL as well. So that's something which has shown that his ability is there. He can win you matches, and it's just about getting that confidence at international level as well. For West Indies, I think this World Cup, what happened today was something which was the story of the World Cup, isn't it? Not closing on games.
Yeah. So near yet so far.
Yeah, last game Carlos Brazil almost getting them home. This game, Nicholas Pooran, same thing. I think you look at this World Cup campaign for West Indies, and you'll say there are so many games where they created opportunities and they created chances for them to win matches, but just couldn't really close the games.
4 games you're talking about. I mean, Australia were on the mat. New Zealand, again, we keep talking about it. Robin mentioned it earlier. It was a matter of a foot, if not less than that. So if they look back at this campaign, they'll be saying, how many points is that we've lost by such narrow margins? But coming back to today's game, another narrow margin that you saw was Carlos Brathwaite. And at that point, we thought, okay, done and dusted. Yet another young talent emerges in Fabian Alan.
Fabian Alan, I think if hadn't he got out, I think they would close the game in the 46th, maybe the 48th over, 47th, 48th over for sure. Because the way they were batting, the way he was hitting the ball, how cleanly he was hitting the ball, I think it was just like a slight sense of desperation from Nicholas to get to the striker's end that he took off, and he didn't stop when Fabian Alan said no, and he just went through and he said, Fabian, get to the other end. He had to sacrifice the wicket. The other guy was batting on 99. So, but hadn't that happened, they would have won. But he batted brilliantly. Like just the control he had over the game when he came into bat, the sense of confidence that he had. Even when you got out, the disappointment that he expressed, you could say that he knew that like the chances of them winning the match had dropped considerably at the fall of his wicket.